Hey guys, welcome back to Dragons Dungeons vs. Cookies and Cream. And today we will be giving a review of all of these Monster Jam trucks that we collected over the past few months. And we will also be having a little helper here, and that is my brother.
Hey guys, it's me. We're going to be doing a review all of these, and
he will be giving the review of all of these trucks, and I will be helping him out. So if you guys see here, I'm just going to give a very, roughly, I'm going to give you a small little introduction to what we will be reviewing about. So the first thing that we will be reviewing is this Megalodon Storm. We will also be reviewing the Gravedigger, and we will also be reviewing the Monster Jam Minis, and the 2-packs, that is Galaxy versus Gears, and the Gravedigger versus Son of a Digger. I don't know if it's Son of a Digger or Son of a Digger, but I'm just going to call it Son of a Digger for now. Please Gmail us if you know how it is pronounced, because I would love to know how it is actually pronounced. We won't be giving a test ride of the Megalodon today in this video, because we just want to do a little bit of a review. But in our next video, me and my brother will be doing a small little challenge of like a race. So I will be the Gravedigger and he will be the Megalodon. And before we start doing the challenge, we will give a little we will show you guys how you have to operate it, and how to operate the Gravedigger and how to operate the Megalodon. So the first thing that we will be reviewing is the Monster Jam Minis. So let's get into the video. But before we do that, let's see you guys subscribe within only 1% of people can subscribe subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. The only 1% of people can like, share, and subscribe before the 5 seconds are over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's get into the video.
all right, guys. Now we're going to be doing a review about these monster trucks, and we're going to be talking how Megalodon Storm is going to work.
So guys, here is the Megalodon. It is so cute. It has like a little, it looks just like the normal Megalodon. It looks so adorable. It says Megalodon on it, just like the normal one would, the big version. The color of the Megalodon is a bit off, but I can live with that. It is exactly like it. It says BKT on the wheels, like it is so cute, and it looks like it is printed. The details are super duper cute. You can see that it says Monster Jam right in the details of the engine underneath here. It also has the exact same body shape and everything as the Megalodon, but it is not remote control, because that would be really, really hard to do. These are just the Monster Jam Minis. So if you are looking to buying this, you can just search up Monster Jam Minis, and it will come up with a lot of different Monster Jam trucks that are in mini form. This is smaller than the palm of my hand. So I give this a 10 out of 10 because it's such a great car. So I'm just going to place this at the back, and we will be reviewing the Gravedigger next.
Alright guys, we're going to be talking about this Gravedigger. So its scale is really nice, and love its like engine over here. I recommend it's really hard to do it, and I like its BKT printing. It has a wheelie. It can do wheelies, and it's really nice. So this is how it looks at the front, and the side, and the back, and the other side. So this is the bottom of the.
All right, guys, here is our Gravedigger moving in. All right, guys, this is the Montajam Mini Gravedigger. It is so cute, and here it is up close. It says Gravedigger at the top with red blood type of thing dripping down, and it makes the word Gravedigger with the white. And next to the word Gravedigger, it has a skull that is pretty creepy actually, and there is a picture of a grave at both sides. It is both the same at both sides, but I'm just going to be looking at this one. And there are lots and lots of details. It looks like there are some broken trees all there, and it's next to the moon. And I just think that it's super duper cute. You can use this for 1/6 scale as a collectible like these. They would be great for these small collectibles for 1/6 scale if you have interest in playing with Barbies. It says Montajam over here next to the engine, and it is green. The engine is all green. The front part has this front engine part, I think, and it has 2 lights on both sides. And there is green fire going everywhere. And it has red tips at the top. And there is a white, kind of whitish looking thing over there as like a design. I think that is so cute. If you see closely, I think you might not be able to see, but there is like a small man with the helmet sitting in there. I don't know if it is a man, but it's definitely something in there. And it says Gravedigger at the top with the same fire, a green fire and red tips at the top. It has a skull over here saying bad to the bone, and yeah. And it says BKT at the wheels, and it does work. So you can play with it. It's almost like a Hot Wheels car, except it's smaller, which is completely surprising to me, because I haven't seen cars smaller than Hot Wheels, except for World's Smallest Cars, but this is actually perfect. This is the world's smallest, cutest thing I've ever seen before. Now, let's take a look at the Ultra Loco.
Alright guys, now we're gonna bring in the Ultra Loco. So, I love its BKT printing. It says Ultra Loco on the side, has fire, and has big white teeth, and it has its horns, and it has its bull nose. The real Ultra Loco can smoke, and it has Monster Jam on the side and down, and then this is its back, and has a tiny engine at the back, and I like its detailed, and I love the Ultra Loco, and I used to have a big one, like not like these 24/6 scale and those type of scales, and those are like pretty small, but this is way smaller. And there's a seat over there at the middle. You can see there's a seat, but in the other Gravedigger there is a character. So there is like, they're so cool, and it has orange, and we're going in and we're going to be doing the next one is the dragon.
And here we have our dragon, guys. Here he is up close. He looks so cool. And guess what? If you guys, I just like right now, I just realized that this isn't just normal fire. If you guys look up close, it says dragon on it, which I think is super duper cool. If you see, there is a little bit of shimmery effect, which I think means that it is printed on and it's not a sticker. And it has painted orange horns, and it has a like sandy type of green, almost sandy green body, and the teeth are ready to just suck in and eat its prey. It is so adorable. If you look at its eyes, it is gleaming right towards you, looking at you like you are its prey. I just love it so much. If you look closely, it says Montajam on the engine, and that is a lot of detail there. I love the way, I love the way that Montajam just added so much detail and making it look exactly like the real life Monte trucks that people actually ride in. Just like my brother said, this one doesn't have any man inside it. It has a gray little seat in there so somebody can sit in it. And it's actually pretty cool. It actually says BKT on the wheels, and yeah, and there's like this little lever to pull there. And I think that this is really, really cool. And yeah, moving on to our next truck, we will be looking at the Gravedigger's twin brother next. Alright guys, there was a different Gravedigger that we wanted to review to you guys, but we found out that, or we just thought that it was the same thing, so there was practically no point in reviewing that to you guys, because the only difference that there is the translucent part and the wheels, and there is no other difference. So we decided not to, we didn't need to show you guys that, and we moved on to the Gears versus Galaxies. So let's start off. So we are going to be reviewing the Gears vs. Galaxy one. So if you guys don't know what that is, Gears vs. Galaxy is basically like a 2-pack one. So this is the Galaxy side and this is the Gears one. So they both have to verse. We will first be looking at the Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy dog Monster Truck first, and then we will move on to this car. If you guys know the name of this car, please Gmail us. If you don't know our Gmail, it is in our description in the whole YouTube channel. Alright guys, so let's move our mystery truck. Alright guys, here is our Galaxy Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to show you guys that I just loved is that I love that glittery sparkle right there. It's like shining stars in the midnight sky. I just love it. And a really cute one is that on its leash it has the name of it, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and I just love it so much. So from the front you can see it's like it's obviously a dog with a black tongue licking out. You can see its nose, it's dark, it's violet, and some black dots for some black dots where the whiskers go. You can see that there are Dalmatians, the iconic Dalmatians dots, and there is a little curve here, so the dog is snarling. There are a few highlights, and I just love it. So the moment I saw it, I just fell in love with it. It is so adorable. Over here, you can see that it is black and a darkish type of blue over here. There is also a translucent violet color for the wheels, and on the inside there is a smoky black translucent color inside, and some medium blue as the rims. On the side, you can see that the dog is snarling. Its teeth don't look very, very friendly, so I wouldn't really go close to that if I were you. Now, you can see that there is some smoky black things that hold them all together in place, which is not really needed, but for it to look exactly like our Monster Mutt in real life as Monster Jam, I just love. I love the way that Monster Jam make it like the real life one. So this is the Monster Mutt. At the back, you can see the tail, and it's just so glittery. The bottom of it is nothing to see. There's nothing much to see. And yeah, you can see that there is a black type of person sitting in there with the helmet. And you can see from the front that you can't really see from the front because the glass door is, speaking of windows, you can see that it is smoky black, so you can't really see it. So this is the driver. You might not be able to see it very close on camera, but this is how it looks. The ears are pointing on the left side of the ear, the left ear, and it is bent on the right ear. So I just think that is super duper cute. All right, guys, moving on to the next Monster Jam car is our gear. This one, I have no idea what its name is. I'm just gonna put the Galaxy car away. I have no idea what it is, so please Gmail us and tell us what its name is if you do know. So the first thing you can see here is I love the way that the inside rim of it is glittery. It's like golden type of glittery, and it's like really pretty. There is lots and lots of detail in there, and you can also see that there is like light gray rubber type of pieces. And yeah, you can also see that there is details just like our smoky black one over here. It's like the exact same one, and it says like Monster Jam there in very tiny handwriting, and I just love the way that it is so detailed. It has a American flag over here on either side of the truck. It has a W with a blue circle over here, and it is sanded. I love the way it's sanded. You can also see that there is a blue window. You can also see a gold man sitting in the car. At the back of the truck, you can see that there is a glittery, pretty engine in there and some white triangles. There are a few designs on the truck, and it says Monster Jam Gears. It has a W at the back, and the truck does not open. This is so adorable. It has two lights over here, and it looks very old-fashioned. So that's really cute. So that is the Gears vs. Galaxy truck. This is the underneath part. It's gold and shimmery. So this is the Gears vs. Galaxy this is the Gears vs. Galaxy set. So next we will be looking at the Zombie versus Hunter. So let's roll these two out of the runway.
Alright guys, we're going to be reviewing the Zombie vs. Hunter, so let's get to it.
And the crowd goes wild.
Alright guys, we're going to be talking about this Gravedigger. You can see closer. It says BKT on the tires, and it has green dots, and we're gonna be starting off with here. So it says bad to the bone, and green dripping gravedigger, and lava at the top, and lava at the side and the other side, and arrows over there, pointing arrow. And then this is the other side, and it says same thing. It has a skull. It has a zombie coming out of the mud, and it has Monster Jam, Spin Master, has green dripping, and lava and green made to spell Gravedigger. And you can closely see inside. There's a character inside. So, there says Monster Jam, and it has an engine over here, has pretend suspensions, but it actually has turning suspensions, but it's fake. You don't need to use it. So this is the other side of the wheels, and it has green side. And in the next one, I'm going to reviewing Son of a Digger. And if Son of a Digger, I don't know how to pronounce it, a Son of a Digger or Son of a Digger. So please comment below if you know the name. And the crowd goes wild. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about this Gravedigger. You can see closer. It says BKT on the tires, and it has green dots. And we're going to be starting off with here. So it says bad to the bone, and green dripping gravedigger, and lava at the top, and lava at the side and the other side, and arrows over there, pointing arrow. And then this is the other side, and it says same thing. It has a skull. It has a zombie coming out of the mud, and it has Monster Jam, Spin Master, has green dripping, and lava and green made to spell Gravedigger. And you can closely see inside. There's a character inside. So, there says Monster Jam, and it has an engine over here, has pretend suspensions, but it actually has turning suspensions, but it's fake. You don't need to use it. So this is the other side of the wheels, and it has green side. And in the next one, I'm going to reviewing Son of a Digger. And a Son of a Digger, I don't know how to pronounce it, a Son of a Digger or Son of a Digger. So please comment below if you know the name. And to finish off our last medium Monster Jam truck, we have the Son of a Digger coming straight out of a dumpster. Alright guys, we are going to be reviewing this monster truck. My brother lately just reviewed the zombie Gravedigger. So I'm going to be reviewing the Son of a Digger. So the first thing that you can see is the top.
So the top has a creepy little skeleton on with reddish orangish eyes, if you could see there. And it's kind of broken the skull. You can also see that there is a bandana on him, so it covers his mouth. The next thing that there is 2 chains and a rusty top part. It says son of a digger over down there. And at the back it has the same a hook, so you can attach a wheelie bar maybe to it. So here is the side. If you look closely, you can see that it says son of a digger here, and looks like there is a fire explosion over there. It's all rusty at the side, some rust over here, and the scene takes place at a dumpster. So this very much looks like it's from a dumpster. The front part is the most creepiest part. The face looks exactly like a clown. So you can see the rust over here. It actually looks like real rust. It also has 2 headlights. It looks more like eyes to me. It also has blue fire with chains across it on the top, and some more fire on this side and rust on this side. At the underneath, it has nothing much to see. It has gray tires and this light darkish brown inside, and it says BKT on the wheels. And if you look closely, there are a few dark gray or black dots. All right, guys, moving on to the next one, we are going to be looking at the Megalodon. So let's check it out. Fierce and strong. Guess who it is? It's the Megalodon. The Megalodon can drive through any body of water, snow, dirt, grass, rocks, anywhere, you name it. The Megalodon has a remote control similar to the Gravedigger. The remote control is blue, and it looks similar, but the blue one represents the Megalodon, and the purple one represents the Gravedigger. So you can get yourself out of this situation easily. If you want to know how to pair your Megalodon and the remote control, all you gotta do is you gotta press the on button on the remote, and you gotta press the on button on our Megalodon Storm. You can see that there is this green button. You just gotta switch to the side, and you'll see it's beeping red. That means it's paired, I think. Alright guys, now I'm going to be showing you how the Megalodon Storm's remote control works. So, the first thing that you want to know is that the right side of your controller is up and down, and the left side of your controller is right and left. The 2 buttons here are alignment. So if you see something going wrong and it's going when you tell it to go straight, it's going side or left or right, then you just gotta change the alignment out. Alright guys, that was the remote control. Let's see. Oh, and you just gotta have the battery are at the back. Now, what we need to do is we are going to be looking at the Megalodon. The Megalodon Storm is a very unique car. It is big, and it's an RC car. This car is pretty old. If you see closely, it has lots and lots of dirt on it still stuck. The Megalodon Storm's tires are foam, and there is foam here too. And if you can see, guys, that this car is almost exactly the same as the medium-sized Monster Jam trucks. This Monster Jam truck is very, very cool. It is not battery powered. It is you need to charge it. If that is why we will be doing a video of me and my brother doing a challenge with the Gravedigger and the Megalodon and seeing who can beat the finish line. The Megalodon Storm has blue inside tires, inside the foam, and if you see closely, it is all nailed in place. And in the middle, it says Monster Jam, and you can see that there are a few details that I love. It says Monster Jam on the wheel, on the bottom where the whites are showing. And yeah, let's move on to the next RC car, which is the Gravedigger. Fast and furious. Guess who it is? It's the Gravedigger! Coming fresh out of a grave. The Gravedigger can do stunts, wheelies, nose wheelies, everything, you name it. The Gravedigger is the most creepiest truck I've ever seen before. It has BKT tires, both on all four of the wheels. The remote control for the Gravedigger is the Monster Jam purple, remote control that looks similar to the Monster Jam Megalodon Storm's remote control. You might also confuse this with another one. That is the Ducati bikes. This is the Ducati bikes remote control, which looks almost exactly the same because this is Spin Master. And this is, well, Monster Jam Spin Master. This has Spin Master, this is Spin Master and Monster Jam. Alright guys, let's take a look at the Monster Jam remote control, the Monster Jam Gravedigger's remote control. But before we do that, let's check out our if our both of it have a connection. So we just gotta on it, and if you see the red light beeping, that means they are both connected. Well, if it's not working, you just gotta switch it on, back on. But if it's just not working, I'm guessing that you will need to charge your Gravedigger up. So if you guys don't know, this is the on and off button. So this is the off button and this is the on button, but I'm just gonna keep it off for now. If you turn this off, it will become off. And let's put it back. And I'll show you how to a straight tutorial how to use the Monster Jam remote control. So just like the Megalodon's one, the one on the one on the left is left and right, and the one on my right is up and down. So it's basically the same alignment, except this one has a small little extra detail. This one has advanced, this is advanced and this is normal. So the normal has one line and the advanced has two lines. It says Monster Jam in gold, and it has, and yeah. Now let's take a look at the main attraction, the Gravedigger. The Gravedigger has a skull and is looking like a ghost. On the back, it has a haunted house with a tree. It has so much detail that I just realized that this Gravedigger has the same exact detail too. If you can see here, there is a haunted house over there. And let's check with the zombie Gravedigger. The zombie Gravedigger might look a bit different, but it does have the same haunted house and a broken tree. If you can see here, this is a side-to-side comparison of the Monster Jam Minis Gravedigger and the RC Car Gravedigger. And here is a side-to-side comparison of the Gravedigger collectible 2-pack zombie, and with side-to-side with the BKT Gravedigger remote control RC car. And here is a little here is a side-to-side comparison of the Monster Jam Mini and the 2-pack collectible Gravedigger. My favorite one is these two. These two are looking so cute. Alright, continuing back to what we were talking about. It has BKT tires. It has a kind of close to violet color, to almost lavender. In the middle, pinkish and purplish at the same time. Over here in the wheel, you can see that the nail is attached to. The only difference with the wheels of the Megalodon and the Gravedigger is that it's purple, and that the tires are not foam, but they are rubber, and that it has BKT painted on, with also some molding on BKT. Alright guys, let's take a look at the engine platform. So this, like my brother said, this is kind of like suspensions, but this car doesn't have any suspensions, but that is some detail that is great. It says Monster Jam over here in big writing, and if you see closely, all of the people with the graves are actually the people all those designs and everything. So it has zombie, monster mutt, another monster mutt. Some of it is really hard to read. And at the top, it says all of the ones that help them out and make it kind of. So it's Spin Master, Monster Jam. I can't read them properly, but yeah, that's a lot of detail there. At the back of the haunted house and the tree, you can see that there is a golden moon, which is with some purple stripes outside. I first thought it was a circle, but I was starting to look for the moon, but I found out that the moon was this. Okay, turning to the front. The front is exactly like the mini form, just like this. So it has red headlights, 2 red headlights on either side. A green thing so your hand can pull it up, or so some truck can tow it. And the front doesn't have much to see, but this has the same arrows and everything, except this is all gold, and there is fire details at the front, along with an arrow. The background of it is violet, and if you can see at the front, there is glass. It's not really real glass, it is a sticker. Let's see if there is anybody sitting in the truck. Alright guys, it doesn't look like there is anybody sitting on the truck. If you see closely, it is just a platform with a needle poking out. So, guys, let's look at the top. The top is the same fire detail. It says Gravedigger, says bad to the bone with this evil skeleton-looking thing. And this is the back of the truck. It has Gravedigger written on the back, and it has a little toe spot here. All right, guys, that was the Gravediggers review. Hope you enjoyed that review. So yeah. All right, guys, that was all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Bye.